What's up, YouTube? Brad's Beautiful Balls here. Guys, I figured, I know I did an update video yesterday on the rat house, but I figured I'd do this video. This is just going to be the daily grind, the daily routine. This is not cleaning day. This is not deep cleaning day. That you got cleaning day, which is just cleaning all the tubs and all that good stuff. And then what I call extreme cleaning, which is bringing the shop back in and sucking out all the shelves, because they kick stuff out all over everything. They just make a big mess. But you know, extreme cleaning would be vacuuming all them out, pulling the water tubs down, washing them, and all that. So anyway, you got two different cleaning days. The extreme cleaning, it's only once every month, about a month, maybe 5 weeks or so. We clean the entire room every 14 days, which is a little long, but I have to, because bedding, which I don't have any bedding in here, is quite expensive. I've swapped from pine to PJ Murphy's Santa chips, and it's more expensive, but there's hardly no dust, so the room stays a lot cleaner. It does absorb better. It's a little finer, but like I say, I am paying a lot more for it than I was for the pine. But not fussing about that, because it does make life a lot easier in here. But anyway, yeah, I clean every 2 weeks, the entire room, and then about once a month do the extreme cleaning, where it is pull every single thing out and do it to it. So excuse me, y'all. But anyway, yeah, we got a video of the daily grind. This is what I have to do every day. It doesn't take long. It's going to take longer today because I'm sitting here running my mouth. And actually, this will probably go into a time lapse, because I don't think I can run my mouth that long and keep y'all interested. But I might try. If not, this might bounce to a time lapse and we'll get on through it. I ain't going to try to drag it out too much. Here I have to straighten the mice food every day, because I don't fill this thing up. A lot of people just fill it slam up to where they can't really push it off to the side. To me, that's wasting food, because if you let this food sit too long, it will start molding, and then that's a waste of food. And this food is not cheap either. The food in the bedding is not cheap at all. Is it cheaper than me feeding 100 snakes? Fixing to be more than 100 when this last set of eggs is in the incubator hatch. Matter of fact, we're cutting a set of eggs Monday, I think. Don't hold me to that. But the last clutch that I've got in the incubator for now will be opening Monday, I think. But yeah, this stuff is not cheap. It's a lot of work. There's almost not enough of me to go around. Now, on cleaning days, I do have some excellent help. My buddy William with Port City Reptiles. He comes and helps me every cleaning day, and he does the shitty job, literally. I'm in here inventorying and cleaning the rats and swapping the rats and emptying the dirty bins, and he's the poor fella that has to go out there and scrape out and wash out the tubs. So yeah, he does the shitty job, but somebody's got to do it. William, I appreciate it, because I couldn't do it without you. But and also his niece Alyssa comes and helps, and actually his wife comes and cooked us dinner the other day. So we actually had dinner when we got done cleaning the rats, which was awesome, because I didn't have to cook me something. But anyway, yeah, this is pretty much the daily grind. I'm dragging it out a little bit because I'm sitting here running my mouth. I hope y'all can hear me because the air conditioner is running behind me. So if y'all can't hear me at all, I'm going to show enough time lapse. But it probably don't get time lapse anyway because this is a lot of monotonous stuff. But anyway, I can't walk and chew bubble gum, so that's why I didn't figure I could keep y'all interested. But yeah, it's not bad. It's really not. Until you get throwing food all over the floor. But it is a job. I enjoy doing it. I really do. I enjoy the rats. Which is a lot of the reason I do not and will not do feeding videos. Number one, there's so many feeding videos out there that I don't feel it necessary. Number two, I love my rats. I really do. I see progress here daily. The snakes take a year. You know, the snakes take a really long time. And, you know, I'm going to move this just a little bit. There we go. But anyway, yeah, the snakes is slow progress. The rats, on the other hand, they're making babies once a month. And you keep a lot of them babies and you grow them up. I hope y'all can hear me. So you get to see the progress, and the progress does not take long at all. So while I'm sitting here waiting on my snakes to hatch to see what I got, I'm watching this every day, and I love it. I really do. I mean, honestly, to do this daily, you got to love it. But then again, you know, there's no absolute way that I can feed my snakes and buy the food weekly. There's no way. It would be entirely impossible. I would have to cull my collection down to 10 if that was the case. And y'all know that ain't happening. Oh. But thank goodness that air conditioner kicked off. So yeah, when I had my little room, the food and the bedding was not that costly. But my little room was right at the point to where I really had too many snakes. You know, when I could sustain 60 or 70 adult ball pythons out of my little room. But when the babies started hatching, the babies are going to eat up your small stuff before you can grow it up bigger to feed your adults, which is a problem because you want to get your females back up to weight so you can run them again. But you know, it is what it is. In this case, yeah, this is way more than what it's going to take to feed my snakes. But that is the whole point, because I'm not trying to do this for a business, a legitimate business. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm not trying to supply the world. When this gets rolling, you know, I want to be able to have, I don't know, 10, 15 customers that are consistent. You know, it's been $30 a week. And you take 10 or 15 of them at $30 a week, that's going to pay for my food and bedding. That may even pay the note on this room that I've got to pay for. Not to mention the credit card that I got to pay off to pay for all this other crap. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to do it as a living. I'm just trying to make my habit and my hobby, I'm going to call it a habit because, yeah, it's a hobby, but it's more like drugs. Once you start, you can't stop. So, if I can make this sustain itself, then I'm a lot better off anyway. It is not sustaining itself yet, but I'm hoping to, within a couple months. I've got a couple customers now, and they're good, and they're gonna be good customers. Or they are good customers, but they're gonna be with me from here on. So I've got them already, you know, but I don't want to start advertising that I've got rats till I've got enough to keep up. Because what happens if I say, okay, everybody, come get your rats, and then a month later, I can't make no more. I'm low on my rat supply, and I can't make them fast enough. Well, then I've got my customers that I'm trying to keep. Look, I'm getting dirty. I'm already dirty from work, but you know, my consistent customers that I want to get. If they call me a month later, 2 weeks later, whatever the case is, and say, hey, I need rats. I'm sorry, I ain't got rats. Well, they're gonna go find those rats somewhere else. So there is no sense in, you know, trying to advertise until I'm sustainable, till this whole rotation is working. And I've got pinks, fuzzies, hoppers, wings, smalls, blah, 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 blah. Now, I plan to use this rack for a staging rack once I get rid of all my older ones. But this will be where the stuff for sale goes. The wings, the smalls, the mediums, you know, everything that's not still on the tit. Will come to this rack, which I will then know that, hey, if it's in this rack, it's for sale. Or it's to feed my snakes, you know. But that's all the food. But we ain't done yet. Now, I need that scooper. I do this about twice a week. And they absolutely, this is sunflower seeds. In which there's a lot of poo in my totes, but a lot of what's in my totes is sunflower seed shells. Listen. I'll see if I can get that. They are all, they don't go to the food side, if you notice. They hear these sunflower seeds. And you hear them all rustling. They're waiting on me to put these sunflower seeds in here. They are literally waiting. They know they're coming. They're all on this side, these sides, because they know. Look, they're ready. Come on, bring my sunflower seed. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Oh, now I gotta get this set back up, y'all. We'll turn it over this way. This is turning into a long video, so it's definitely something that has to be time lapse. But now here in about 2 seconds, all you gonna hear is sunflower seeds cracking. Already starting. But yeah, I mean, this is, now the sunflower seeds are not daily. Like I say, I've been cut them back to about twice, maybe 3 times a week if they're lucky, but usually just twice a week on the sunflower seeds. But it gives them something to chew on. It's a nice treat. They love them. It supposedly makes their coat shiny, which I can tell a difference, but I started doing the sunflower seeds when I started doing the Missouri food. So it's neither here nor there. But anyway, they do love the sunflower seeds. And I love to give them to them. That's what I was saying. That's, you know, going back to the whole, I don't do the live feeding videos is because there's plenty of them out there I love my rats, and I don't think that needs to be subject to, I don't want video killing my rats. I really don't, because I feed live. And, no, do I like killing my rats? No, I don't, but that's just, it is what it is. I don't have time for frozen dogs. And I honestly think everybody talks about enrichment. Enrichment this, enrichment that. What's the best kind of enrichment? Doing what that snake does in the wild. What does he do in the wild? He kills his prey. He eats his prey. So, you know, enrichment this. Live feed. But I ain't got nothing against frozen feed. I'm not harping on that at all. I mean, that's very convenient and very good for some people's situations, by all means. Nothing against feeding frozen thaws. I just don't have time for it, and I don't really need to do it. Now I do have a skillless head male in there that I plan on working in, and if I was to ever make skillless, if that ever happens, we're still a long way out, because number one, we got to make a female before we can make a skillless. But if I was to ever make a skillless, I honestly do not think that I would even attempt to feed that animal a live rodent. I don't think I'd take a chance. So, yes, in a lot of cases, frozen thawed is the way to go. So, nothing against it, I just don't do it. But in the same note, I'm not going to do live feedings either. So, y'all don't watch my channel for live feedings because y'all ain't going to see it. Hate to break your heart. Really don't need to see video. I'm not going to do feeding videos, period, because there's so many of them out there. I think it's great and all, but no need me doing it. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of that subject. We're gonna give these mice some sunflower seeds, and then we're gonna shoot them a little water, and then we're done for the day. About tripped over that. Y'all see that? Anyway, I don't know. I just figured this would shine a little light on what it takes to operate a rat house. It's not easy. It's easy. It's not fun. It is fun. I'm contradicting myself. I like it, I do. But it is a job. There we go. It is another job. Between my job and my snakes and my rats, it's like having 2.5 full-time jobs. But I love it. Do I see my snakes and rats ever supporting my life? No, I'm always gonna have to work, because number one, I can't make enough, or no, I said that wrong. I don't have enough money to go buy a bunch of high dollar snakes. I have to make them as I go, and I've been doing that for a long time. 70% of what I've got in there, I produce myself, and I had to buy, way back when I started breeding, you know, your standard single gene, Morse, Mojave, cinnamon, yellow belly, pastel, all that stuff was still had a value. And it does now. But it had a show enough value back then. You couldn't find females in anymore. You could barely find a normal female that somebody wanted to get rid of, especially a breeder. And when they did want to get rid of it, it was expensive. And so, you know, I was stuck buying a normal female here, a normal female there. I looked up and caught a few normals that were breeder ready. But females we're talking. But you know, I had to buy the single gene morph males and work my way from there. And like I say, back then there wasn't all these fantastic, you know, there's been a lot of combos come up that, you know, were not even heard of back then, or even thought of. So, you know, I started with nothing, and I still got nothing. No, I got some stuff. I got some nice stuff, but I don't have a bunch of, you know, super high-end stuff. You know, I've got a few projects working in there, but everything takes time. And, it is what it is. So, anyway, y'all, this is the daily grind. Now, actually, the water part is about every other day, and the sunflower seeds is about twice a week. But the feeding and the checking, and if it needs water, if they've done shoot a hole in a tub, that's got to be cleaned out, and then them put in the tub, because they will sometimes find them a place to start chewing, and they'll get them hole in the tub. So far, I've been lucky and caught those holes in the tubs before we had any escapees. But anyway, haven't had an escapee in here yet. Anyway, I've dropped one, but I haven't had an escapee. So that's a good thing, because they can wreak havoc on your water systems if you get something that shoot a hole in a tub. So your best bet is to always make sure and check your tubs on a daily basis. So anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. Like I said, this is the easiest part. The cleaning is not fun. The extreme cleaning is not fun. But we do it, and we enjoy it. Because I can't have my snakes without food. But anyway, I'm going to dog this off. It's done got longer than I planned on it being. We'll see y'all next time. Remember, I can't never accomplish anything. Goodbye.